on Netflix, I watched Addams Family Values from 1993, the follow-up to the hit 1991 Addams Family movie, done reboot, however you want to call this. And at first, I'm thinking, hey, this is right on track here. I'm enjoying this. Maybe first 10, 15 minutes or so, this movie's firing on all cylinders. I like the way how Morticia comes in to Gomez, says, I'm pregnant. Or no, she says, I'm having a baby. Right now. Boom, they go to the hospital. At this point, even with the way this movie starts, you can see that thing, the hand creature, much better effects this time around in 1993. Just 2 years later, and they really cleaned up a lot of the edges on this. It looks as good as you could expect it. So they have this baby. I don't remember what they named it, but they have to go get a nanny. Why? I'm not totally sure. I mean, they got one of their parents lives there, so I don't know why she doesn't take care of the baby. So they're scouting all of these caretakers, and they settle on this one played by Joan Cusack. And I think everybody's got to like Joan Cusack. Kind of like in the way how seemingly everybody doesn't have much of a problem with John Cusack. So it's a similar situation there. Well, at first I warmed up this character thinking, okay, she dresses like all in white, but she doesn't seem to be put off by this macabre identity of the Addams family. And that was okay. But then it's revealed that she's scheming, trying to get Uncle Fester's, trying to get some of the family's money by having Uncle Fester fall in love with her. And at that point I'm thinking, okay, this is just a retread of the first movie, Addams Family, with people scheming to try to get their money. And that's really the way it feels. Now we have an expanded role for Wednesday, Christina Ricci, and whoever it is that plays Pugsley is again hardly there. Because she gets onto Joan Cusack's scheme, Joan Cusack plots to have him sent to a summer camp for rich kids. And there's a lot of jokes there that I don't know if they're necessarily hits. Ooh, your uncle's marrying the help? Gross. The scout Mercedes McNabb, she was like a Girl Scout selling lemonade, or maybe it's Girl Scout cookies, one of the two in the first movie. Well, she's returned, and now she's like the main rival at the summer camp. So like half your movie's dealing with cutting away to the summer camp and their antics there, and the summer camp crew trying to get the kids to be normal. What do? Make them watch a bunch of Disney stuff, and then the kids are like starting to smile. Everybody gets freaked out by Wednesday smiling. Well, then we have, the marriage goes on. The kids get a reprieve from summer camp. Hell, Wednesday's kind of boyfriend even comes with them to the wedding, weirdly enough. And so they have this wedding, and then she steals away Fester, takes him to Hawaii. She's like in that other movie, Black Widow, right? She marries the rich guys to try to kill him. Can't seem to kill Uncle Fester, though. And then the movie really gets confused. Did they stay in Hawaii? Because it shows them flying back, but then it always mentions them as being in Hawaii. And that she's like the Dark Lord of Honolulu or something like this. I don't remember what they said, but you get the point. Her license plate says New York. It doesn't add up. But then the family goes and visits them, and I never saw a thing. And speaking of thing, there was a great joke that I think went under the radar for the kids. Like Fester, this was earlier, Fester was talking about how he wants to fall in love with somebody, and Gomez says, well, you have Thing. Oh, the hand. Oh, Jesus. But that was about as good of a joke they got in the movie. Thing eventually rescues Fester. Joan chases him down. It's revealed that Wednesday was putting on an act at the summer camp, raises hell, and has like a total uprising during their Thanksgiving. They had like a Thanksgiving play of some sorts during the summertime. It's just so weird. So this stuff occurs, And how much water am I running across? And then we have this situation of everybody kind of getting held hostage by Joan Cusack back at the mansion. And she's going to kill them, electrocute them, right? Oh, but the baby, he kind of inherits things, antics. Like, there's a lot of weird slapstick. Remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Baby Herman? Like, that's the baby by itself. And it's bouncing around through the house, and it grabs this electric cable and plugs it in, and Joan Cusack, who's at the handle on the switch, electrifies herself. And it doesn't make any sense to me. She's got her hand on the switch, and it's not... What the heck? So was this stuff not plugged in to begin with? So the baby kills her, and she is getting lit up and turned into ash. Completely. And all that happens, like, all that comes apart from that is, like, a credit card and, like, her high heels. And that's it. Oh, but at the end of the movie, they find her tombstone. Wednesday's walking around with her boyfriend, who now tries to look like Gomez. And he's like, poor Aunt Joan Cusack. You know, she wasn't that bad. Goes over to her grave, and her hands come out to reach him. She didn't have hands left. Where did this stuff come from? Does the movie did it just give up? So, yeah, you can't look up if this stuff is continuity issue or not, because, I mean, even just staying in Hawaii, how did Thing get to Hawaii if Thing was never with them to be with the rest of the Addams when they went to rescue him the first time, and he told them to go away? How did Thing get there? Did they even look like they were in Hawaii? Can't look any of this stuff up because of IMDb getting rid of the message boards. Thanks, you pricks. Disappointing bout here for the Addams Family. I give it 2 out of 4 stars. That's Addams Family Value. Addams Family Values, 2 out of 4 stars. First movie, 3 stars.